I'm not a heavy social media user, at least not usually. When I was in college, I decided to download the Facebook app on my phone. Behind the times, I know I should have been getting Instagram. I only checked Facebook a couple of times a week. I thought the app would make that more convenient. But slowly, the app started sucking me in. I loved all the little dopamine bursts. Each time I got a notification, each time I scrolled down to the next post, I got a hit. Soon, I was checking Facebook a dozen times a day. It was weeks later that I came to my senses. As I was on the app one day, it just struck me. I have never cared about this stuff. Why am I suddenly giving it so much of my attention? I deleted the app. Facebook's hooks had dug into me. I still checked it every day on my laptop. It was a slow process to wean myself off it. Eventually, though, I was back to my status quo. My status quo where I have been ever since. Until recently, that is. I was browsing YouTube when a familiar feeling struck me. I don't care about what I'm watching right now. Why am I giving it so much of my attention? I had always felt good about avoiding the big social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I now realize that was an absurdly narrow-minded point of view. The real problem is much bigger. There's a war for my attention. I began looking at every company, every app as a potential combatant in this war. Netflix, Amazon, Messenger. Every time I got a notification, every time I opened an app or a website based solely on instinct, one of those companies had conquered a piece of my attention. My attention is worth fighting for. So is yours. Once a company begins claiming your attention, they can siphon off some to sell. Just a few percent, an ad here, an ad there. They understand what we don't. We are our attention. Statistically, our attention will control us. Put an ad in front of enough people, and you will get some to purchase your product. Attention is so valuable that companies control hours of it just to gain the power of directing it for a few minutes. The other 98% of our attention spent on that site, it's just a casualty of war. It's caught in the crossfire. It's worthless to the company, except for its ability to keep us coming back. And so 98% of our attention gets thrown away so that 2% can be sold. It's infuriating, or it would be, if it weren't so pleasant, so enticing. Thanks for watching this short video. I hope you took something away from it. If you enjoyed it, consider sticking around and subscribing or sharing it with someone else who you think might enjoy it. And if you're interested, check out another one of my videos linked here.